Gunned down on a street in the Ukrainian capital, Kiev. The murder of a man deeply critical of the Russian government.
According to preliminary information, the man killed is a former MP of the Russian State Duma, who was granted Ukrainian citizenship and taken under protection. He was killed. His name is Denis Voronenkov.
Voronenkov was a former Russian politician who fled from Russia with his wife last year. He was helping Ukrainian authorities mount a treason case against former Ukrainian president and Russian ally Viktor Yanukovych. He had been very critical of Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014. He said he left Russia because he was being persecuted by its security services. Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko says the murder is an act of Russian terrorism. Russian presidential spokesman Dmitry Peskov calls the accusation absurd. Ukraine's president also seems to blame Russia for this. The Ukrainian military depot was a major storage facility for ammunition and weapons being used to fight pro-Russian separatists in the east. Poroshenko says the timing of the murder in Kiev and the destruction of the weapons base isn't an accident. The chief military prosecutor says the depot was set on fire by saboteurs. At least 20,000 people in a 10-mile radius of the depot were evacuated. The explosions could be heard 20 kilometers away. The killing in Kiev comes amid an escalation in fighting between pro-Russian separatists and the Ukrainian army here in the east of the country. The murder of a man wanted by Moscow and seen by the Kremlin as a traitor can only mean that tensions between Kiev and Moscow will increase. Charles Stratford, Al Jazeera, Donetsk.